Hello and thanks for watching. This is Bruce Carlton. I work at Hiley Mazda of Hurst, and I'm excited here to show you about the 2019 Mazda CX-5 Grand Touring with the premium equipment package. Now, this particular model has that premium equipment package, which gives you a few other items, but I thought I'd show you some of the things you get standard on the Grand Touring, including the LED front presentation here for the headlights. By the way, they have adaptive front lighting, which means as you pivot the steering wheel, the headlights will pivot into the turns. Using the forward-facing camera, it also has high beam controls, so the headlights will go between high and low beam on their own. But here you can see the 3D dimensional elements of the grille, looking beautiful. Also an elongated wheel path for the front wheel. Now that's a 19-inch wheel. It's a new spoke pattern for Mazda for 2019. Now on this particular package with the premium equipment package, the side mirrors here will fold inward once the vehicle is shut off. But one of the things I like to point out that a lot of people don't see is right here you can see the LEDs actually start from here and present themselves all the way around to the side, so that whenever you're driving and you do turn on the actuator for the blinker, they'll be able to see you from the side and also from the front as well. Of course, it's going to have the blind spot monitoring, and here's a view of the rear headlights. So you can see very classy LED presentation. Now the Grand Touring always will come with a power liftgate. This particular model has a rear cargo mat as well, rear cargo net, excuse me, but they do come with the mat standard. And with the Grand Touring, you'll also see the subwoofer there inserted into the rear spare tire to save on space and to give you a really nice sound while you're driving. Spring-loaded handles to allow the seats to lay nice and flat, and the seats do recline. I love this lush carpet that's actually all throughout the rear. That is not only good on looks, but also helps with sound deadening. Here in the back seat, you're going to enjoy, this is our Parchment interior. As you can see, it definitely brightens up the vehicle. It has I like that they were thoughtful in the design with the rear black backing. That way it maintains a little bit longer. You have rear air vents, which is standard from the Touring and up, but just wanted to point that out for the Grand Touring in case this is the only video you've watched. And right in here is going to be the part of the premium equipment package, heated rear seats. Now that's not always there unless you get this package, but inside you will always get a nice little storage area with 2 USB ports for fast charging. Just a really cool design. And then of course, love how nice and wide this door opens as well. You can always close it from the inside, and by the way, this is programmable in height, this rear lift door too. One thing that's been real popular with the new redesign is this metal wood fusion look. I just thought I'd give it a little chance of camera time. I think it's really sharp, very crisp, very modern. Now to the front seat. With the Grand Touring, you'll also get memory seats. Now this has an 8-way movement on the seat, including a nice little tilt feature where you can raise it up higher and lower as well to adjust. On the 2019 model, which is new, you get a digital gauge, which is really interesting. That allows you to manipulate from different screens. Cancel. You can go different looks here for trip A, trip B. This is part of the radar cruise control feature, which I also have another link to show you how that's demonstrated in action. But once again, you can actually set up the different car links in front of you. And then once you hit set, it will maintain that spacing. As you can see here, that little green A is to let you know that it is an auto high beam control. And I'm going to kind of pan up here a little bit so you can see you should be able to barely make out a 0. That's part of the active driving display, which is part of this package. It is adjustable in height with your Mazda command switch, so while you're driving, this spins, it selects down, it toggles left, right, up, and down, and of course it has all these shortcuts here to help you get straight to what you're needing. So straight to, say for example, the music, straight to the navigation. This brings up your radio favorites right here, and this also takes you to the previous screen from wherever you were at, kind of like a quick little shortcut. Electronic brake as well, and it's important to remember that you push down to disengage it, so it kind of works in principle like a handbrake. And then this auto hold feature is really useful in like the drive-through or maybe at a long red light where you just get a little tired of having your foot on the brake, because while it's in drive, you can actually put the auto hold on. And then, of course, oh, I gotta put my seatbelts on. That's part of the thing. Safety first. So, once again, we'll take two. We'll put the auto hold on. As you can see now with the seatbelts on, it's going to let me do that, and it gives you a little indicator there. So just to kind of give you an overview, my feet are on the brake, as you can see, but I can take them off the brake while it's in drive, and it won't move at all. It will move a little bit forward when I give it just some gas. And as I come to a complete stop, the auto hold light will pop back on, and then I can take my foot back off the brake again. So pretty useful feature. Let's see, and of course you're going to get dual air. Now what's nice with this package, again, the Grand Touring with Premium package, I did want to emphasize that, not only do you get the heads-up display, you get the power folding side mirrors, you also get ventilated seats. Now one thing you may not know about Mazda is they're always very inventive with their design, and one thing that's pretty cool for our ventilated seats is instead of pushing air through the perforation in the seat, there's a fan that's underneath there, and what it does is it works backwards, kind of like on your ceiling fans at home, where when you put it on reverse to pull the air up, that's what this does. So as you're sitting on the vehicle seat and you're trapping the air behind you, it pulls the air away rather than pushes hot air at you. So it actually feels a lot cooler by pulling that air away. So it's pretty innovative from Mazda, and it does have 3 different levels. I guess you can figure it out by now. It's blue for cold and orange for warm. Then again, just wanted to kind of give you a nice little overview of this vehicle. By the way, super quiet cabin. One of the things that really helped with that design is you can see here, something you don't see every day. This actually has, and let's see if you can make it out. Let's back this up some. Kind of at an angle there. You can see it's got 2 layers of glass. There's a thin little line right there. I think you can make it out. 1 and 2. And that works very much like the double pane glass in your home for better insulation. Nice soft touch accents all the way around. Again, that metal wood fusion there. Really soft touches all the way around this vehicle, and just excellent stitching. Definitely a step above your average vehicle in this price point, and of course packed with the latest in safety technology. Now just a quick overview of the command switch and why they have this here, because as you can see, I'm a little bit taller guy, but you know, this is a reach for me, so it is touchscreen while everything's stationary. But one thing I wanted to point it out, as you can see, as I twist this thing here, it's got like a clicky kind of sound to it, and that's good because while you're driving, you don't have to be distracted with reaching over and taking your whole vehicle out of line at the same time. So while you're driving, you can use your free hand to just manipulate this, and it's comfortable right here on this elbow rest. You can go back to the home screen, you can hit straight to the navigation. Now when your Apple CarPlay is tethered to your phone, which by the way, the cords are right in here, it's real thoughtful design, as you can see. Let's see, make it out. Once it's tethered to there, then you can actually go back and forth from the navigation on your phone just by tapping the nav button. Without the phone being tethered in, whether it's Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, it will default to the Mazda navigation. Now the Mazda navigation is done on an SD card, which once again gets stored in there. And it's actually pretty brilliant. The reason why they do that is so that you can take that card out and update your maps at your convenience. It's free map upgrades for the first 3 years of ownership, so really, really cool. Another thing that I think why Mazda has the navigation built in, and this is a side little perk, you see over here you got your XM Travel Link, new for 2019, but this is a popular feature. I own a CX-5 myself, a 2017 model, and with the HD radio map, this is pretty useful. This little red dot will actually travel with you throughout the city, and as you're going along, it will show you the differences between the traffic feed. It actually gets the feed from the traffic data through the radio signal itself, hence the name, the HD Total Traffic System. What's really cool about that is it will, as you travel from city to city and you pick up on their radio stations, it will update to their city map. So if you see something else besides the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, if you're in Houston or Austin or so on and so forth. And here's the best part, it is free. So I just wanted to remind you of that. Again, My name is Bruce Carlton with Hiley Mazda of Hurst. I hope you had a chance to see what the CX-5 is a little bit about, as there's so much to show you, and I'd do a really long video if I showed it all. But come out and see me in person, and I'd be happy to take you on a nice, informative test drive and make sure you're comfortable with all this new tech and features, and just show you how easy it is to use in your everyday drive. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.